One would argue, though, on his body, it's the perfect length.
That's
It
true.
looks really good on
He's
him.
the size of a troll.
Yes. Which we all know a troll is the size of 6 babies.
So
Trolls are pretty regular
normal
height.
human. Musical Monday. Musical Monday.
You've got no hair to curl.
When you're the only bald guy in the world. Musical Monday. Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Zach and Shae at ImprovBroadway. I'm Zach.
I'm Shae.
And we're at Improv Broadway. And joined with us is the hairy man himself, Caleb Wall on the keys.
He's not bald anywhere.
Anywhere.
I shave my hands every day.
We will pay you $50 if you can find 1 square foot on Caleb's body that is not covered with hair.
And before he's waxing.
Before he's waxing, which he's always doing.
Which he's always doing. He's waxing right now.
It's really time consuming.
But what didn't feel time consuming at all was to consume this beautiful musical, The Only Bald Man in the World.
It is so touching to bald men everywhere. You would think it would be hard for them to hear, minimizing, make them feel small.
Yeah.
And it does a little bit.
A little bit.
But it also makes them feel heard
Yes.
and felt
Yes.
like someone is patting their shiny little sphere
Shiny little dome.
on top of their neck.
Yeah. You know, that thing right above your neck, your dome, your bald head. Oh my goodness. Because when, I wouldn't know. But I have bald friends who, when they lose their hair, they feel like the only guy in the world to have to go through that. And the playwright of this wanted them to say, "You're right." It does feel like
I
that.
wanted to build that world fully for them so they could see how wrong they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see. Is this the one? There's 2 musicals I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Is this the one
Common.
where it's like the inverse? So like to make bald men feel good, having hair is ugly and being bald is
The
attractive.
one with male pattern hair growth?
Yes. Is
Yeah.
it that
It
one?
was either that one or what was the other one?
The other one is where he's kind of like a freak.
Where bald people are burnt like witches?
No, that's a different one.
Oh, there's 3 bald-centric musicals.
But
yeah.
in this one, like, they're not burnt, but you go to the circus to look at them.
Yeah,
and,
you're circus
and
freak.
kids
I think
say,
it's male pattern growth. I think he was trying to show what it feels like. If you're the everyone in the world is suffering from male pattern hair growth.
Yeah.
And this is the only guy who gets to keep his shiny dome.
Yeah, it's really just about, like, flipping your perspective.
Yeah.
It's just like, you choose what narrative works for you. And if your narrative is that hair on heads is grotesque, then, like, that's the new truth for you.
That's the new truth for you.
And that's what you have to do to feel good about your bald head. You have to think that hair is
you have
ugly.
to fool yourself into thinking my truth's the only one that matters and no other amount of evidence matters to me.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful of bald chasers.
Bald chasers, who are the main antagonist in this musical.
That's right.
It is a group of women called bald chasers
yeah.
who want...
Women and men.
I mean, yeah.
Women and everyone.
Women and everyone. Women and everything. Can we say that? Women and everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
Well, animals want him too.
Okay, then. Yeah,
There are
I
giant
guess.
vultures who want him.
That's
Harpies.
true. Vultures are the worst.
Oh my
Because they're bald
gosh.
too.
They're
So they're like, give me that.
Bald-
Give me that piece of bald meat.
bald eagles want him.
Yeah.
Turkeys. Yeah, this man is the most wanted person in the whole world. And because everyone in this universe has a full head of curly, golden brown, red, black hair. But not this guy. He's born bald as a cue ball. And this first song is where the doctors and the delivering room are exclaiming of this miracle. A bald head, they say? Never before has this been seen. What does this mean for the future?
Yes, that's right. In this group number called The Bald Prophecy.
Push. Push, Mariah. Push. I can see a knee.
What is that? An elbow?
Is it coming out bum first?
I don't understand. It's not tickling like it usually is.
With your other 7 kids, it used to tickle a lot. I see. Oh no! We'll tell by the next part that comes out. A neck!
What? Well, what are those? Are the eyes on the back side of the arm? Or is that its head? Why, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yes. Strange. Grotesque. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Bald. This baby's bald. It's so bald. What does it mean? Bald. This baby's bald.
This is the bald baby prophecy.
The ancient scripts foretold of a child with no hair. You search upon his dome and don't find a hair anywhere.
The stories say that the bald defeats the dragons. That can be symbolic or real, I imagine.
They say his head's so reflective it shines back the sun.
They say if you look at it long enough, it will tell you your future and when you'll lose or win.
They say its head always points true north.
They say its heads tell you if your life is long or short.
It's the bald child prophecy.
It's the bald child prophecy. You can look inside that bald dome and know if your parents are home or if they died. Car crash, or if your wife is going to last.
You can look inside his head, it will tell you how the stock market will go day from day.
His bald head knew that Kmart was going away.
If you look at his head in winter, if it shines 2 months of winter.
His head tells you which animals are going extinct later.
The bald child prophecy. It's the bald child's prophecy. It's the bald child prophecy.
Just look inside his head and you will see.
Baldy, baldy on his head. Tell us true who lives and who's dead.
My baby!
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine your first words you hear as you're living that? You're proclaimed as the bald child of prophecy.
Incredible. We can only wish.
You can only wish.
We can all only wish for that.
Oh, to be that special.
Yeah.
But this specialness comes with a curse. Because we all know that during this time, the land was ruled by an evil king.
Joffrey,
the evil king. With hair as long as 3 bodies.
Yes, 3 baby bodies.
3 baby bodies. So, like butt length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One would argue, though, on his body, it's the perfect length.
That's
It
true.
looks really good on
He's
him.
the size of a troll.
Yes. Which we all know a troll is the size of 6 babies.
Yes. So
Trolls are pretty regular.
Normal
height.
human.
But it's really the energy inside them that makes them a troll.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, trolls, we know trolls because
trolls.
they comment on our videos all the time.
Always do. And we know who you are. This is for you. You're the villain of this story.
but not specifically, because the trolls in this universe or in this world they have noses for eyes and eyes for noses.
And elbows for chins and eyes for toes.
Yeah. So in this next song, the king wants the baby dead.
Gone.
But we skip past that.
Oh,
Too gruesome.
so gruesome. All the things, the amount of detail they go into what they would do if
Yeah.
they got their troll hands on them. Ugh.
Pretty rough.
We'd be canceled.
Yeah,
Our channel would be destroyed.
Hey, it's no worse than the Bible.
Hey. And that's what he says all the time. Every single threat he makes on this child, he quotes it from the Bible.
Yes.
And thank goodness we won't be singing this
We
song.
will not be
We won't
singing
be
that.
mentioning it again
No.
after this. We just want to let you know how much we saved you from by not mentioning
It's
it.
like it never happened.
Mum's the word.
Mum's the word.
And so the king dies of heart failure.
Yeah, I guess. Karma. Karma is the bad king.
He shouldn't have worried about the bald king. He should have worried about his fried chicken on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, food poisoning.
And food
Made
poisoning.
him kick the KFC bucket.
Yes.
So, okay. Back to the bald chasers.
The bald chase, the true villains of the story, who have never read the Bible and so have no bad ideas.
And no quotes. They are chasing the baldy.
They are a coven of men, women, and animals who all want to use the power of the bald for themselves.
True. And so, yeah, what did you like about this song?
Oh my gosh. I loved the parallels to Labyrinth. If you've ever seen Labyrinth with David Bowie playing the Goblin King, and really the only reference they need to know, he says, the power of the bald. They say, who bald? You bald. Do bald? Me bald. And it's a very oblique reference to Labyrinth. And other than that, there are no other similarities.
Okay. So, yeah, basically they are, just talking about all the flaws of having hair
Oh my gosh.
and why they love baldies so much.
They're hoping that if they can study his genetic makeup, that they can somehow steal his baldness and be rid of this cursive mess of hair that they have upon their head.
That's right. But in this song, they really just focus on the curse of hair, as they call it.
In this song.
And the chorus is, who bald, you bald, me bald, do bald.
One bald, two bald, three bald.
Red bald, blue bald,
Blue bald.
blue bald. One bald, two bald, red bald, blue bald. One bald, two bald, red bald, blue bald.
One bald,
Two bald, red bald, blue bald.
These are all the balds we wish that we could be.
Instead of being so freaking hairy, hair in my pits and hair in my chest, I wish I could be bald for my skin and the rest.
I wish I just said I had hair on my back, but I spend all afternoon getting hair out of my crack.
I got hair in my nostrils and hair in my eyes. Open my eyelids and you'll see a hairy surprise.
This baby's giving me blue balls. This baby's giving me blue balls.
it's grown up.
Oh, sorry. This grown-up man's giving me blue. I got the bald blues. Blues balls. The bald blues. The blues balls. The balls blues. The blues balls. The balls blues. The blues balls.
I wish I could be smooth like a dolphin's butt. I wish I could be smooth like an acorn nut.
I wish I could be smooth like a manatee. I wish I could be smooth like a kid's party.
I wish I could be smooth like shiny teeth. I wish I could be smooth like white turkey meat.
I wish I could be smooth like a fingernail. I wish I could be smooth by a big ball of hair.
I got the blue balls. The balls blues. The blue balls. The balls blues.
The blue balls. The balls blues. And it's a grown-up man that we're chasing. Hey, come over here, what are your secrets to not having any hair? We wish we could be like you and contract our own form of alopecia.
You're a huge keeper, I can tell by the way that creeping bald eagle is inching closer and pecking your flesh. Are you gonna share your baldness yet?
We got blue balls, the bald blues, blues balls, the bald blues, and we're gonna capture you, cause we got the blues balls and the bald blues. Ugh, these are hideous. This is just a ragtag team of hideous creatures.
Oh man, and they knew that it was a man the whole time.
They were saying like, baby, baby.
Yeah, like baby.
Like Frank Sinatra, this is my baby.
I love it when you call me big baby.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Put your hands in the air like you're a bald player.
Put your hands in the hair like you don't have no hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said both those things. But of course they capture him. And they do horrible tests on him for years.
I love how all of the things we've said are true.
All of them.
But this also really, for people who don't have hair, it's really just like you should be grateful, I guess, that you don't have powers.
Be grateful that there's others like you, otherwise this could happen.
Yeah. It's like what do they call that? Like a warning
cautionary
story.
tale.
Cautionary
This is truly a cautionary tale. Be so grateful there's more than one bald person. I think that's the message they're trying to get. It's like, hey, you may feel like a freak, but thank goodness there's others, because you're the only one.
I just want to say, if it's offensive to people follicularly challenged, I'm sorry I didn't write this. And we were forced to review it.
By a bald man with a gun. A bald man told us to review this.
Yeah, and we have a bald friend, so.
And we have several bald friends.
So it's okay.
It's okay.
To be fair, he wasn't pointing a gun at us. He just also has guns, which word is a little.
Stop talking about me and keep going.
There he is.
Well, looks like he has hair, so I guess this is a big reveal.
It's a toupee! It's not a very good one.
Speaking of toupee, the bald man says someone has to pay for all these years of experimentation and uses his bald powers to get back at his enemies.
That's right. He says, do you have the balds to win this?
You think you got the balds to take me on?
You dare think you got the balds?
And so he kicks him right in the balds. And he finds out that he has the power to make them grow even more hair. To the point, he can make them grow hair in their lungs. And they choke to death on their own hair.
It's truly hideous.
But remember, these are villains. These are people who deserve it.
Remember what they said about him during the last song?
Remember? They deserve that. I mean, for years. And I really think this is a metaphor for bald men who feel trapped in their scenarios. You have so much power, and you can break free with your powers of your own kind and become your own man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the song, what's kind of the center? What is it centering around here?
Yeah, and so he's making people drown in hair. Boom, boom, pow, pow, zip, zap, zop. He's getting out. And you know what? Have you ever read The Count of Monte Cristo?
No.
Well, at the end, he realizes that revenge isn't all that it was cracked up to be.
No duh.
No duh, he said to himself.
Yeah.
Should have known that one.
Okay, so does he give him a haircut in the lungs?
Oh, yeah, he does.
So, yeah, I guess he's saying, I forgive you.
In his own way, by killing them with lung drownings. And then cutting the hair out of their lungs to save their lives.
Right. So this happens, and then we see kind of like the finale song like they do in 90s movies, like in Shrek, when they sing like then I saw her face.
Yeah.
You know,
You know.
it's just like a wrap-up song, really happy, party. Everyone's like doing weird wedding dances. And it's
Yeah.
like, this has no relevance
This
to
is
the
a
plot.
post-credit song.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
This is a post-credit song.
It doesn't have anything to do with the plot at all. It's just a fun song.
Well, it does, and it's an ode to bald people
Yes.
because it's talking about how hot they are,
How
right?
hot they are. In this song, I'm a believe hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Which might seem like it's the antithesis of what we're saying, but I thought bald was only true in
Fairy tales. Everyone was bald, but not me.
Then that baby came out with a screaming shout, and I said, honey, that's a baldy.
Then I saw his head. Now I'm a believer. Everyone is dead for stealing his head.
He has no hair.
Ooh, he's a believer.
He's like Mr. Clean, a real hottie.
Like Vin Diesel. Everyone is family.
He's got no hair, but I don't care, cause he's so pretty. Then I saw his head.
Now I'm a believer. Not a trace, not a hair in his head. I'm a believer, 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 believer. Oh my gosh. It won a Grammy for Best Post-Credits Musical Song.
And Shrek appeared out of nowhere. The hairless
hairless
blind
blind
mice.
mice.
Yeah.
Inspired
They're
Shrek.
featuring a lot of other famous bald characters.
Yes.
Yes, Shrek. One of the most famous bald characters of all. Oh my goodness. But as full as our heads may be of hair, what's even more full is our hearts. For you tuning in with us with our silliness and our tomfoolery, we're grateful for every single week. And if you like us, make sure you subscribe us and comment. If there's a musical you want us to review that no one's ever seen before, please drop a comment. We love it when you do that. And follow us on TikTok. Follow Shae at the Improv Girl on TikTok. Follow Caleb at the Improv Keys on TikTok. And follow me at the Improv Guy. And while you're doing that, hopefully that'll help you satisfy your thirst as you wait for next week. Following all the days between now, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, until we land again on Musical Monday. Believer, 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 believer.